Alright, quickly I'm going to show you a program out here for contact management. First I'll introduce myself, Calvin Mergen, and I'm an MCA in Rochester, Minnesota. Been there for about 4.5 years, also a regional MCA for the North Central region for a little over 2 years. And the reason why I've created this is I've seen a lot of people come on board to real estate companies and struggle with the contact management system. One, they never ever use one, or two, they use it, but they actually do not use it effectively because they are very complicated and tough to understand. It takes quite a while, probably a good year learning curve on some of those programs, and at that time you've completely missed the boat on a lot of your touches with your client database. So I've created one that's extremely simple yet extremely powerful at the same time. So I'm going to do a quick overview of it, and also it will be kind of quick because I'm kind of limited on a video upload to YouTube. So quickly I'm going to go right over the pricing and be right up front with you on that. To order the product, it is simply calvinmergen@kw.com. To request it, cost is a one-time fee of $50. If you want me to set up your contacts in the system from another system, it's $75, not an additional $75, total of $75. Check Visa or MasterCard on that, and just comparing to other contact management systems, most of them out there are about a $150 setup fee and $30 a month. Those are very modest numbers. They're usually a little bit more than that. So cost that would come to annually would be $360, 2 years $720, 5 years $1,800. Over 10 years you'd be paying them a minimum of $3,600 without any upgrades going on through their system. This product, 30-year price break, would be $50. There's no monthly subscriptions. It's simply buy the product and you are 100% ready to go. So let's go over this. The first tab I'm on, again this is in Microsoft Excel, so you would need Excel to use the program, is my executive summary page. It tells me my entire database. I have 144 people. It gives me a breakdown of a pie chart of what it consists of, and then also a numbers breakdown of that database. And I can change my client types here. If I don't like the ones that I've set up here, the 9, you could change it to whatever you like for your client names. And what I've got here is 6 charts that automatically generate. And the first one here is how many touches have you made over the last 12 weeks. You can quickly see if you're contacting your database, and obviously over the last 6 weeks I have been, and I need to kind of kick up this week. I haven't done a whole lot of contacting to my database compared to 2 weeks ago. And contacts added to my database, I can quickly see if I'm actually feeding my database like I should and actually have to do to be successful in real estate, is build your database. And I can see I've done some effective things over the last 3 weeks because I've been adding people, and 2 weeks ago, or 4 weeks and 5 weeks ago, I was not doing something effective. So I can quickly identify what I'm doing and what I'm not doing successfully and implement that into my business by seeing the trends that happen with my contact growth of my database. You also have a touches coming up tab. Shows you exactly what's coming up this week, next week, the following week, and the 4th week, so you can time block for those touches you do need to take care of. You'll also be able to see your last 7 days, what you've been doing as your touches, letters, emails, phone calls, face-to-face. I can quickly see that. I have an active listing age report. I can quickly see my listings, how old my active listings are. I've got a couple that are a week old, more than a week old, I've got 2, and so on and so forth. I can view that. Also, I've got a huge report, I think, to monitor your listings is your top 5 listings about to expire and days until expiration. I can see quickly this listing is about to come up for expiration. It's 15 days away, and I'm going to do one of 2 things. I'm going to take action and extend that listing, or 2, be thankful that it is expiring, because it's been more harm than any good having that listing. So I'm kind of happy that one's going away, but I can quickly see that and make sure I don't drop the ball on not extending a listing contract. Next, I'm going to go to the contact input form. Here's where you would actually input your clients. I have 144 people in my database. I'm going to add a new person, Jim Seller is going in, and I'm going to input him today, the 9th, and now I will label him, and he is a seller prospect, and he is looking to list his home immediately, so I want to contact him, I'm going to say every 5 days because I do not want to lose this guy. I put in his address here, 3434 Ashland Drive, and that is in Rochester, Minnesota, 55904, and it's jim@gmail.com. His phone number, 507-358-4444, and then his birth date, I also got his birth date, April 4th, 1950. I can put that in there, because we're going to follow up with these people on their birth dates, as we should be doing. So I put him in here. Immediately I've got an action plan launched to contact him every 5 days. All I do now is go to my follow-up tracker, And the call to action color in this database tracker is purple. If you see purple, it means you need to take action. I can see that I'm overdue to contact LaDonna here. It's been 32 days since I've talked to her, and I said I would talk to her every 30 days. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to make a phone call to her today, and that was on 8-9. My purple is gone, and I can add notes here and comments, and that will expand as I add more notes. So you'll always be able to see the entire comment section, and it allows for endless amount of touches. You just keep scrolling over and adding more contacts to your clients. And then I would go down here to the next person and make a phone call, or maybe I'd shoot an email off to him. I'm going to make an educated contact here based on what happened last time in my notes. I'm not going to use a canned contact system, because sometimes it's set up to do 3 steps of emails, and maybe an email is not the best thing to do here. Maybe I really need to contact this person via phone, so I can put that in there, and that's on 10-10. I contacted him. I probably shouldn't do that. I'll just do 8-8. I called him. Purple goes away, and I would continue on down my list until all the purple is gone for the day. I've got a bunch of people overdue here. It's been 31 days since I've contacted them. I need to take care of them as well, and I would do that every single day. Come in here and eliminate the purple. I've got a printable hot sheet, so I can print this off to do my lead generation, and it shows me my top 50 people to contact. And anybody in purple is overdue. A couple people I've never contacted, I've input them in here, so they're still purple. And these people are 7 days and 6 days overdue. And then I can see what's coming up as well of my top 50 contacts. My active listings report. If I see purple again here, I need to take action. I've got these listings, and I have not completed my checklist. Let's just take this one for instance. I've input her name, the address. I've input the sale price, the commission. It automatically generates a commission amount. I've input the listing date and the expiration date. It'll tell me all my listings and when they're due to expire, how many days. And then I've got a 20-step marketing plan that I make sure I do all of these steps, so I'm taking care of my listings. And I can alter these to whatever I want, but I just have some generic ones in here. And then I set below how many days from the listing date is that due. And turn in photos to the office. It's purple down here for this listing. The listing date was 7/1, and I said 2 days. I need to get that done, so I'm turning those in today. The purple goes away. Install lockbox. You know what? I just forgot to input this. I actually did do that on 7/2, so I would put that in. Sign install happened on 7/2. I registered that lockbox on the 5th. Whenever the date would, you just put that in until all the purple's gone. That lets you know that you have taken care of all your listings. So again, you can add as many as you want, and just come in here every day. And you can also set how often you want to review for a price reduction. Let's say I took this away. This listing came on the market on 7/1. 15 days from that date, this will turn purple until I enter in my new date, and that'll go away. So I can review my listings every 15 days, or however often you want to set that to. Alright, next thing is your birthday tab. Let's say the month of August. You go to August, all the people you have with birthdays in August will pull up, their email addresses, their phone numbers. You can simply print labels right from the system. It automatically generates their labels in handwritten form and color. You'd simply print them off on the Avery 5160s. They're all ready to align. There's no importing or exporting. And you have all of your clients broken down by the category you assigned. So all my buyer prospects, my seller prospects, my Mets, my haven't Mets, all of that is in here. And I didn't touch on this one thing about your follow-up tracker. Let's say you want to email all of your buyer prospects. Let's say seller prospects. I'm send a mailing to them, I'm sorry. So I would select them there, and I'd scroll all the way over to my labels. All of my seller prospects are automatically put onto label form. I can simply print this, and I'm good to go. Let's say I was going to do it for buyer prospects. Go buyer prospects. We had a lot more of those. And send out a mailing to them, let them know what's going on in the market and why they should be buying right now. Go to label page 1. I go to page 2. If I see if I have any more on there, I'd print that page as well. So I've got 2 pages of labels for my buyers, and you can see that would print off accordingly. And all that information will automatically populate in there for you. And everything is tracked. So again, if you are interested in the product, it's all right here on the right hand side. A quick breakdown of this. You can use it forever. There's no fees, and this is a simple and easy way to follow up with all of your contacts. Again, thank you and have a great day.